For centuries, humanity has looked up at the stars and wondered, are we alone? The idea of connecting with extraterrestrial civilizations has fascinated scientists, philosophers, and dreamers alike. But there's a glaring challenge that looms over this quest. How would we communicate with beings whose very existence might be beyond our comprehension? If extraterrestrial life exists, its methods of communication could be as alien as the life forms themselves. Could we rely on spoken words, gestures, numbers, or would we encounter something entirely different, something beyond the limits of human understanding? This is where artificial intelligence, AI, enters the picture. AI isn't just about self-driving cars or language translation apps. It's proving to be a powerful tool in decoding complex, unfamiliar systems. And now, it might just be the key to unlocking the ultimate mystery, finding a common language with aliens. Let's start with the obvious. Aliens, if they exist, aren't likely to communicate like we do. On Earth alone, the diversity of communication systems is staggering. Humans speak in thousands of languages, dolphins communicate with clicks and whistles, and bees perform intricate dances to convey information. Imagine the possibilities for life forms that evolved under entirely different conditions. Take a moment to think about it. An alien civilization might not even have senses comparable to ours. Instead of hearing or seeing, they might perceive the world through electromagnetic signals or chemical interactions. How do we bridge such an enormous gap? A helpful analogy comes from our own planet. Consider cephalopods like squids and octopuses. These creatures use color changes and skin patterns to communicate, an utterly foreign system to humans, yet one that scientists have begun to study and understand. Similarly, alien communication could be equally baffling yet decipherable with the right tools. This is where AI shines. Unlike humans, AI systems don't bring cultural or biological biases into the equation. They excel at identifying patterns, analyzing data, and making sense of chaos. And believe it or not, AI already has a proven track record of decoding the unknown. For instance, researchers discovered that AI agents, when left to their own devices, create their own languages. In an experiment, Facebook's AI bots began developing a shorthand communication method to complete tasks more efficiently. Though their emergent language was unintelligible to humans, it was highly effective for the bots. Now, imagine applying this to signals from an alien civilization, a mysterious burst of data from the stars, something like the famous "wow" signal, might appear random to us. But with machine learning algorithms, AI could detect patterns, identify recurring structures, and propose meanings. It's as if we're giving AI the role of a cosmic Rosetta Stone. And the implications don't stop there. AI could simulate alien environments, testing how hypothetical life forms might evolve communication systems. This isn't just theory. Similar methods are being used today in astrobiology, where AI helps model planetary conditions and predict potential biosignatures. It's easy to romanticize the idea of receiving an alien message, a sequence of numbers, a series of tones, or perhaps something more elaborate. But how would we know it's a message at all? Cosmic noise is abundant, and distinguishing an intentional signal from natural phenomena is no small feat. AI has already made strides in this area. In 2023, researchers used AI to analyze fast radio bursts (FBS), mysterious millisecond-long pulses of energy from distant galaxies. While their origin remains unknown, AI has helped catalog these signals and look for patterns, paving the way for future discoveries. Could an advanced AI system, fine-tuned for extraterrestrial signal detection, one day decipher a true alien transmission? What if it recognized something universal? A pattern based on mathematical principles like prime numbers or the Fibonacci sequence. Such structures could serve as the foundation for a shared cosmic language. As we continue our search for life beyond Earth, AI offers more than just tools. It provides hope. Hope that, when the moment comes, we won't just hear the stars, but we might finally understand them. The idea of contacting extraterrestrial life often feels like a one-sided endeavor. We wonder, will they understand us? How will we understand them? But another equally intriguing question lingers. What would we even say? This question isn't just theoretical, it's deeply practical. Any attempt to communicate with aliens requires us to define what it means to be human and what aspects of our civilization are worth sharing. Historically, humanity has already tried to answer this. Consider the Voyager Golden Records, launched in 1977. These time capsules of human culture contain everything from greetings in 55 languages to the sounds of nature and classical music like Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. But would such artifacts make sense to an alien civilization? Would they understand music or even recognize sound as a medium for communication? This is where AI could play a critical role, not just in decoding alien messages, but in helping us craft our own. Creating a message for aliens isn't as simple as sending a text. It requires distilling human culture, science, and identity into a format that's universally comprehensible. AI could be instrumental here, acting as a mediator to ensure our messages are logical, accessible, and free from human biases. For example, AI could analyze our languages, searching for patterns and structures that might be universally understood. It could identify mathematical principles like prime numbers or geometric sequences that transcend cultural differences and could resonate with an alien intelligence. This has practical applications today. Researchers are already using AI to analyze endangered human languages, preserving linguistic diversity by detecting patterns and creating translations. The same principles could be applied on a cosmic scale, essentially teaching AI to speak for Earth. Imagine an AI system crafting a universal message to send into space. It could include visual representations of scientific principles like the periodic table or simulations of biological processes like DNA replication. AI might even create a symbolic representation of Earth's diversity, synthesizing art, mathematics, and music into a cohesive interstellar message. Sometimes, inspiration for alien communication comes from Earth itself. Scientists studying interspecies communication, such as deciphering the clicks of dolphins or the dances of bees, have developed techniques that could guide our efforts in cosmic communication. AI has already made significant progress in these fields. For example, researchers have trained AI systems to decode whale songs, uncovering patterns in their vocalizations. These methods could be adapted to identify recurring structures in alien signals, bridging the gap between completely different life forms. A fascinating possibility lies in bio-inspired AI models, systems that mimic natural processes. Consider swarm intelligence, where AI mimics the collective behavior of ants or birds. These models could help us understand alien group dynamics or predict how an intelligent species might develop shared communication strategies. Could alien civilizations communicate like a swarm of bees or a pod of whales? It's not far-fetched to think that life across the cosmos might mirror Earth's biodiversity in ways we haven't yet imagined. While the prospect of communicating with aliens is thrilling, it's also fraught with ethical dilemmas. Who gets to decide what humanity says to the stars? Should we present ourselves as peaceful explorers or warn of our destructive tendencies? Moreover, what if we unintentionally send the wrong message? A famous example is the Arecibo message of 1974, which encoded human biology and location into a binary format. While it was a landmark achievement, critics have argued that revealing our position in the universe might not be wise. AI could help navigate these ethical minefields. By analyzing cultural and historical data, it might highlight recurring themes of cooperation, curiosity, or survival that we could share as universal traits of humanity. AI could even simulate potential alien responses, offering insights into how our messages might be received. Still, the question remains, should we be trying to contact aliens at all? Some scientists, like the late Stephen Hawking, warned that contacting advanced civilizations might be risky. History has shown that encounters between technologically unequal societies often end poorly for the less advanced group. Yet others argue that the risks are outweighed by the potential rewards. Imagine the knowledge we could gain, the answers to age-old questions about life, the universe, and our place in it. Ultimately, the quest to communicate with aliens isn't just about making contact. It's about understanding ourselves, our strengths, our flaws, and what makes us uniquely human. AI offers a mirror to reflect these qualities, challenging us to think beyond borders, languages, and cultures. As we venture into this uncharted territory, we must ask ourselves, what legacy do we want to leave behind? What truths about humanity are universal enough to share with the stars? With AI as our guide, we may not just find new answers, we might redefine the questions themselves. The idea of reaching out to aliens isn't just about curiosity, it's a profound leap toward understanding our place in the cosmos. While the scientific challenges are daunting, they're accompanied by equally compelling philosophical ones. What would a successful interaction with extraterrestrial intelligence mean for humanity? Could it unify us, forcing us to see Earth as a shared home rather than a divided territory? AI is poised to be our most valuable tool in this endeavor, not just as a translator, but as a conceptual partner. Through its capacity to analyze patterns, simulate alien perspectives, and craft sophisticated messages, AI expands the boundaries of what we can imagine. Imagine the day we decide to send our most comprehensive message to the stars. The message might start with mathematical principles, universally understood building blocks of logic. It could then evolve to include visual representations of DNA structures, animations of the water cycle, or even soundscapes of Earth's diverse ecosystems. But this message wouldn't just be about what we know, it would also reflect who we are. It could include artistic creations, cultural traditions, and representations of human resilience, all carefully curated by AI to provide a balanced, ethical portrayal of humanity. Equally fascinating is the question of what happens when or if we receive a reply. How would we interpret it? Would an alien civilization send back mathematical formulas, symbolic representations, or entirely abstract patterns we couldn't initially comprehend? AI would likely play a central role in decoding such a message, applying the same techniques it uses to understand complex datasets or human languages. If the message were visual, AI could analyze patterns and attempt to find meaning. If it were auditory, it might search for recurring themes or intervals, much like it does when studying bird songs or seismic waves. Would the reply contain a friendly invitation, a cautionary tale, or simply a declaration of their existence? These possibilities drive the urgency to prepare, not just technologically, but also socially and ethically. One of the most profound aspects of this quest is its capacity to unite humanity. The search for extraterrestrial life transcends political, cultural, and national boundaries. In crafting a message to the stars, we would need to collaborate as a global community, pooling our knowledge, creativity, and aspirations. AI can help facilitate this collaboration by serving as a neutral mediator. It could synthesize input from diverse cultures, ensuring that our message reflects the richness of human experience rather than the perspective of a single group or nation. Ultimately, the pursuit of cosmic communication forces us to confront deep existential questions. If we do make contact, what does that say about our uniqueness in the universe? If we don't, does it mean we're alone or simply looking in the wrong places? Perhaps the greatest gift of this endeavor isn't the prospect of meeting aliens, but the opportunity to reflect on what it means to be human. In attempting to communicate with an entirely different form of life, we're also learning to communicate better with ourselves. The journey to connect with extraterrestrial intelligence is one of the most ambitious and inspiring endeavors humanity has ever undertaken. It challenges us to push the boundaries of science, technology, and imagination while grounding us in the shared experience of being human. AI, with its unparalleled ability to process information and simulate new possibilities, is transforming how we approach this quest. Yet it's not just a tool, it's a collaborator, helping us envision the unimaginable and prepare for the unknown. As we send our messages into the cosmic void, we do so with the hope that somewhere, someday, someone or something might listen. And in that moment, humanity's voice will echo across the stars, carrying with it the essence of who we are and what we aspire to become. Who knows, maybe the greatest discovery won't be out there, but within us, a new understanding of our potential, our unity, and our shared destiny among the stars.